Hello, today I want to show you how you can do well on your section 3 from IELTS. It's from IELTS 10 and test 1 section 3. So global design competition. I'll show you the easiest ways and I'll give some advice for you if you want to. And I'll suggest some easiest ways you can possibly use and yeah, it would be helpful, I guess. So let's get started without further ado. So first what I'm going to do, whenever I have a multiple choice question, I generally try to find keywords. Student entering the design competition have to, so it can be must or should. Anyway, so I try to find keywords related to this. So any student that wants to participate in this competition, that do something like produce an energy efficient design. I know this word. If you don't know any word, that can be difficult. However, don't get frustrated. Adapt existing energy saving appliance. All right, and develop a new use of current technology. Okay, let's get started. So John chose dishwasher because he wanted to make dishwashers make more appealing. Okay, more common. All right, more economical. Okay, maybe one of them can be it can be anyone. Like a stone in John's rock pool design is used to do something for decoration. It can be to switch it on, or can be stop stop water escaping. Can be all like a whole chamber carbon dioxide. Well, all right, gets it and cleaning process carbon dioxide. Okay, so I'll play the video now, so let's see what I'll do. Okay.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 25.
Hello, Professor. I'm John Wishart. I'm working on my entry for the Global Design Competition. My tutor said you might be able to help me with it.
Ah, yes, I got a copy of your drawings. Come in and tell me about it. What sort of competition is it?
Well, it's an international design competition, and we have to come up with a new design for a typical domestic kitchen appliance.
I see. And are there any special conditions? Does it have to save energy, for example?
Actually, that was the focus in last year's competition. This year's different. We have to adopt an innovative approach to existing technology, using it in a way that hasn't been thought of before.
So the guy said it was last year, like energy efficiency was last year, so I erased it, not to get confused. However, and then what he said is they have to come up with an alternative approach. Instead of new, they said alternative, and existing instead of current. All right, that was easy, so it's going to be this answer C. Okay, next one.
See, that sounds tricky. And what kitchen appliance have you chosen?
Well, I decided to choose the dishwasher.
Okay.
Interesting. What made you choose that?
Well, they're an everyday kitchen appliance in most Australian houses, but they're all pretty boring and almost identical to each other. I think some people will be prepared to pay a little extra for something that looks different.
It's a nice idea.
Okay, that he chose it to make it a little bit different, not this one obviously, and not economical reason, but he said that some people are willing to pay more to look it better, to make it look different. So it must be more appealing. So I'm circling this one. I'm doing a little bit slower for you to understand. However, I can do it faster if you don't want to. I can do it faster. Anyway, so let's move on to the 23rd one. See here.
See, you've called your design the rock pool. Why is that?
Basically, because it looks like the rock pools you find on a beach. The top is made of glass so that you can look down into it.
And there's a stone at the bottom. Is that just for decoration?
Actually, it does have a function. Instead of pushing a button, you turn the stone.
So it's really just a novel way of starting the dishwasher.
That's right.
It's a really nice design, but what makes it innovative?
So she asked whether it was for this decoration, but he said actually it has a purpose. He said that you can turn it on, turn it to start the machine. So it must be switch it on instead of turn it on. They said start. So just a synonym used. Nothing to worry. Now we came to this 24th and 25th one.
Well, I decided to make a dishwasher that uses carbon dioxide.
In place of water and detergent? How will you manage that?
The idea is to pressurize the carbon dioxide so that it becomes a liquid. The fluid is then released into the dishwasher where it cleans the dishes all by itself.
Sounds like a brilliant idea. Your system will totally do away with the need for strong detergents. So what happens once the dishes are clean?
Well, to allow them to dry, the liquid carbon dioxide and the waste materials all go to an area called the holding chamber. That's where the liquid is depressurized, and so it reverts to a gas. Then the oil and grease are separated out and sent to the waste system.
It sounds like you've thought it all out very thoroughly. So what happens to the carbon dioxide once the process is complete? Not wasted, I hope.
Actually, that's where the real savings are made. The carbon dioxide is sent back to the cylinder and can be used again and again.
What a terrific idea.
So he said it goes back to gas condition, and when it comes to 25ths, after the cleaning is done, he said it can be used again and again. Instead of again and again, it's used to reuse it. So this one is easy, like we found all fifth answers. Multiple choice, as you can see, it's not really hard. While you find out any incorrect answer, just erase it, not to lose any time. Like if this one is incorrect, just erase it immediately, so you will have a fewer answers. So I'll deal with this one now as well, because we are dealing with the section 3 completely without anything else. Like it's not only multiple choice questions, we have a gap here as well. So let's get started. Let's
Do you think it will ever be
play.
built?
Probably not, but that's okay.
Well, I'm sure a lot of positive things will come out of your design.
Before you hear the rest of the discussion, you have some time to look at questions 26 to 30.
Yeah, when it comes to 26 and 30, I want to give some advice as well. This in here, John needs help preparing for his. Obviously, this is a noun. This is something noun, like pay attention. And the professor advised John to make. Again, this one is a noun. Don't write like a big, small, or number, anything. Just and here, pay attention. Like it's saying only one word. Only one word. Don't use two or any numbers. It doesn't say numbers, so it can be all the number. All it's going to be word only. So quality. It's also noun, I believe. And this one is obviously noun. Without starting any it starts with a. All right, so the professor will check the again noun. Yeah, I paid all the attention that don't get frustrated, don't get confused that we are going to use all nouns for this part. I hope so, I believe so. Anyway, so yeah, free for this and just make alright, good quality, apply for, check the information in John's written report. Okay, John needs to help preparing for his. John needs help looking for what? John needs help for what? Okay.
Now listen and answer questions 26 to 30.
Now, you seem to have thought about everything, so what exactly did you need me to help you with?
Well, my design has made it to the final stage of the competition, and in a few months' time I have to give a presentation, and that's the part I was hoping you could help me with.
Right, well that should be easy enough. What have you managed to do so far?
Well, I've got detailed drawings to show how it will work, and I've also written a file.
Okay, presentation. He needs help for presentation. He's hoping about this.
100-word paper on it.
I see. Well, if you want to stand a good chance of winning, you really need a model of the machine.
Yes, I thought I might, but I'm having a few problems.
What's the...
So it's asking like she advised John if he wants to stand out, he really needs a model of his design. Now I wrote model now. No, okay, good.
In difficulty so far? Let me guess. Is it the materials?
Yes. I want it to look professional, but everything that's top quality is also very expensive.
So she said like materials, and he said yes, top quality is always expensive, so this one is a good quality materials. Again, matching.
Look, projects like this are very important to us. They really help lift our profile. So why don't you talk to the university about a grant?
Oh,
I can help you fill out the application forms if you like.
that would be great.
She suggested about the grant, so I wrote the grant here.
You'd better show me this paper you've written as well. For a global competition such as this, you need to make sure the technical details you've given are accurate and thorough.
Oh, that would be a great help.
Is there anything else I can do?
Well, I'm really...
So she said like details. She will check the details because university obviously checks details. However, if we right here it doesn't match with details. The reason is check the details information. No, it doesn't match. Two nouns coming. So before that, it's not noun here in just in case like it. So it must be technical. And the reason is she said like something related to technical, and technical is fitting with the technical information John's written. So this matches much more clearly. So well, I'll check this and I'll get back to you. Yeah, as you can see, we found all the answers correct, but here I just a little bit got confused how I fixed it up. Like technical, it's technical because it should be adjective. I was expecting it to be noun. However, then I realized information doesn't come with any noun. It can be double noun here. So anyway, so technical information, apply for grant, quality material, make a model, and his representation. This one's also correct. And if you have any questions, leave in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.